And from your back, as you hug your knees in, just take a few belly breaths. And I want you to really expand your belly up towards your thighs. And then with each exhale, you're just gonna hug your knees into your chest a little bit more. Okay, all about the breath right here. Oh, yeah. All right, welcome to Tuesday. We're here together, feeling so good. I've been up extraordinarily early. I was teaching yoga this morning. It was awesome. And I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. For any of my new friends on there, I think I saw a couple new names. That's great. I'm Roz. Sweaty core coming up. Okay, so with your knees hugged in, now I want you to lengthen your heels up towards the ceiling and then take your arms out into a T on the floor. Okay, you're gonna keep your head pushing into the mat and then see if you can push your low back down into the floor right here from the start. Okay, and then I want you to lower your right leg just to maybe about a quarter or half the way down towards the floor. See that your legs are hip width apart. So it's just leg bones in line with your hip joints, okay? Now, with your hands still on the floor, see if you can now push your head further down into the mat, push your low back down, and then keep breathing. So we're just holding and bracing as your right leg is out and your left leg is up. Hold here, okay? And then bring your hands behind your head. Elbows open wide, take a deep inhale, and then exhale to curl in towards your left leg and bring your elbows to touch each other. Okay, open your elbows wide, tap the base of your skull back, big breath in, and then exhale, curl in. There's this kid in my laneway that is just losing his shit out here. So good. Okay, open your elbows, big breath in, and then sit up and crunch, touch your elbows towards each other. He's literally been screaming for the last like 5 minutes. Breathe out, exhale, pull it in. Okay, in breath, lay it back. Legs stay straight and strong. You guys got it. Exhale, curl in. See if you can finish this movement here with your elbows really touching each other. Open up, big breath in. Second last one here. Exhale. A little quiver, yeah. Breathe in, open up. Exhale, bring it in. Hold here. Elbows are touching. See if you can sit your head off of floor a little bit more for 3, 2, 1. Then take your arms out into a T. Hug your knees into your chest. Oh, yes. Okay. Little roll side to side if you'd like. All right. Now, take your legs straight up once again. We're going to reset the same way that we did on the first side, okay? So your head is on the mat. You're pushing down into the floor with your entire spine, the backs of your arms, and then lower your left leg, perhaps like a quarter or half the way down, okay? See if you can find the place where your legs are actually straight. So you might not have your left leg as low, okay? Now keep pushing your head down. We're just bracing here. Rock your tailbone towards the back of your mat and the front of your hips up towards the lower ribs. Keep pushing your heels up. Flex your feet if they're not already. And then bring your hands behind your head. Big breath in. Exhale, curl in and touch your elbows to each other. Okay, inhale, open up. The back of your head taps down. Exhale, curl in, elbow to elbow. Breathe in, open up. And then exhale, bring it in. Now, I really want you guys to tap in to the depth of your breath. So you're all the way to empty at the bottom. And this is how we can really double win. Okay, we double win here with our core. Okay, we work into our diaphragmatic breathing, which also helps us activate our core in a deeper sense. Okay, big exhale. Okay, and then we're here for 3. You guys got it. Open, big breath in. Exhale, curl in right to the exhale bottom, okay? One more time, inhale, open up. And then exhale to curl in. Hold here, elbows are touching. See if you can lift your head and shoulders off the mat a little bit more for 3, 2, 1. Arms to a T, knees to your chest. Ooh, boy. Should we just call it there? Is that enough? Are you guys good? I'm kidding. Not a thing. Okay. I want you to roll it over. I'm going to come on to high plank position. Really good. The kids stop screaming if you're curious. But really, if you guys have ever spent like more time at home than ever before, you may be noticing that there's a lot of kids out there losing their shit a lot of the time. Maybe they're your kids, and that's awesome. Okay. Now, you're going to take your left toes off to the left and back in, and then right toes off to the right. And we're just going to find this little plank march side to side to begin. Okay. Breath moving, and your butt is in line with your shoulders and your heels. Yes. Amazing. And keep it rolling just like that. Really good job, you guys. You got it. Yeah, last 4. So good. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, knees down, and then we're coming over onto your back again. Oh yeah. Flip it over, knees to chest again. Oh, yes. All right. Legs straight up towards the ceiling. Hands behind your head. We're going to go for another little bracing set. Now, I'm going to preface this set with, if this sucks a lot for you personally, and I say sucks a lot, like it's very challenging, this is the stuff that you got to do more, okay? You got to do more. So I want you to put your head in your hands and push your head down into the mat, okay? Push your elbows down into the floor, and you're trying to make a spine print on the mat as if you're in the sand, okay? So push your low back down, mid back, upper back, all the way to the base of your skull as best you can. And then I want you to lower your legs any amount of the way down, just to where you feel you can actually push your low back down into the floor still, okay? Now we're creating more tension from your core by pushing your head down, pushing your elbows down, everything down. Maybe you find that spot that you're shaking, and that's perfect. Okay, good. Now I want you to tent your toes towards each other and separate your heels. Okay, toes tent towards each other, big toes touching. Push down through the back of your head, your elbows a little bit lower with your legs. Hold there, what you can sustain for 5. You guys got it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach forward with your hands to the outsides of your feet and bring your knees to your chest. So good. All right. Reach it out long. Head stays lifted. Big breath in. Arms and legs away from each other. And then reach for your feet. Exhale. Bring it in. Inhale. We open up. Low back pushes. And then exhale. Bring it in. Okay. We're still going with our breath. Yes. Okay. Breath out to bring it in. And you're all the way to empty. Okay. Inhale. We get long. Exhale. Bring it in. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, keep it going just like this. If you need one hand behind your head, no problem. You can give your neck a good support there. Last one here. And then reach for your feet. Hold tight. Lift your nose to your knees and see if you can lift your upper back off the mat even more for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hands behind your head. Lengthen your legs out at that 45 degrees. Push your elbows down into the mat. Push your head into the mat. Your whole low back, push it down. We're holding and bracing. Okay, maybe 45 degrees or a little bit lower down with your legs this time. Hold, breathe in, Stay here, breathe out, and pull your low ribs in. Okay, you guys got it. Hold strong. Hold here. We're here for a count of 10, 9, maybe a little lower, 8, push your low back down, 6, 5, legs long, 3, 2, 1. Relax your knees to your chest, big breath in, big sigh out. All right, roll it over, plank position. Okay, you need a bit of space on either side of your mat, just like we were doing with the taps. You can either do that side to side, or we're gonna hop out, hold strong, hop in, hold strong, out and in, okay? I don't want this to be too fast, okay? When you hop your feet out, you're holding strong and you're pulling the heels of your hands back towards you, okay? Without actually moving them. That's how we're really creating energy there, okay? Hop your feet out wide and then hop them in towards hip width. That's it. Nice, you guys, you got it. Now, you'll notice your booty popping a bit, yeah? That's great. And I say, when you hop out, you'll feel your hips move a bit, yeah? I want you to hold strong from that place. Your legs are straight and strong too, okay? We got it. About 15 seconds right here, either with your taps or your hops. Strong though, strong, yeah? Ooh, that's good. Nice, you guys. For 3, 2, and 1. Come down to your knees. Really good job, you guys. That was awesome. Okay. We're coming on to side plank, but we're going to start from high plank position, okay? I'm going to show you guys first, and then we're going to go to it, okay? So from high plank, right arm up, side plank. Right elbow goes up. Just kidding. Right hand down, then your left arm up. So we go side plank both ways. Then left elbow goes down. Right arm high. Right elbow goes down. Left arm high. Now here's the kicker. Your left hand is going to push down into the floor to take you to side plank the other way. Okay? So let's do this together. High plank position. Okay? All right. Now, if you have wrist things, I saw some of you coming down, that's totally fine. You can just alternate side to side from your elbows, okay? So everybody, right arm high to the ceiling, turn on your feet, right hand down, left arm high, and then you're taking your left elbow down, forearm plank. Right arm reaches up, right elbow down, left arm high. Left hand pushes down, right arm reaches up, your side plank. Right hand down, left arm high. Left elbow down, right arm high. Okay, you guys got this. Right elbow, left hand up. Push down. Coming up through center. You're going both ways on either your hands and your elbows. Okay, on both your hands and your elbows. Okay, good job, you guys. I want you to keep your low ribs in as best you can. Okay. Now, you'll notice here, or maybe you haven't yet, that only your left hand is pushing so far, correct? Right? We've had this one lead side. Okay. Promise we'll switch. You guys are doing great. Strong core. Strong from your center. Up, and then last time, here we go, high plank, and then work yourself all the way around through to both, and then you're gonna come onto your mat. Oh yeah, onto your back rather. Very good, nice. I saw a little punch, that was good. Nice work, you guys, and then come down onto your back. Very good. Okay, doke. Okay, knees to your chest. We're gonna keep with this similar shape that we've been working with, okay? Hands behind your head. And then I want you to curl in, touch your elbows to the outsides of your thighs, okay? So already our core is working to keep us here. Touch your elbows to your thighs as best you can. Okay, breathe in here. And then as you exhale, kick your legs straight out at about a quarter of the way down or halfway, just where you feel you can keep your low back down, okay? Bring your knees in, lay your head back, big breath in. Then kick your legs out, sit up and crunch. Okay, now here's your breath. Inhale, lay it back. Exhale, kick your legs out, sit up and crunch. Okay, now find a place that you can actually get your legs straight. Yeah, and that might be like up towards the ceiling more. And that's all good. Now, as you push your heels out, I want you to flex your feet towards you, and then your nose and your chest, your sternum lifts up towards your toes. Okay, keep going just like this. Full exhale, right? We're working with that diaphragmatic breath. Exhale to sit up. Yeah, you guys got it. So some of you may have heard of your TA, transverse abdominis. It's a corset shaped muscle in your core that wraps around your spine, okay? Just like a corset, like I said. So I want you to focus at the level of the muscle here to the exhale. And that's where you're trying to brace strong from for your spine, for your low back specifically here, okay? Big exhale. And then maybe take your legs a little bit lower as you sit up. Ooh boy, kind of like that hollow shape. Any of my yoga friends that know low boat? Yeah. Very good. Last two. And then we're going to hold on one. Okay. Exhale, legs out, hold it here, and then take your arms out in front of you. Palms face into your thighs. Hold strong. And then we pulse up. Pulse. Head and chest off the mat. Pulse. Exhale. Exhale. Breathe out. Punch your breath out of your lungs. You guys got it? For 5. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, yes. Beat down. Okay, very good. Little rock and roll with knees left and right if that feels okay for you guys. Okay. Now we come back over and we're going to do those side planks, but we're going to push with the other hand this time. Okay. So let's start in high plank. Everybody together, unless you're choosing the option with elbows down the whole way. Okay. Left arm up first. Side plank. Side plank. Okay. Left hand down, right arm high. Now your right elbow goes down. Here we are. Left arm up. Left elbow down. Right arm up. And then your right hand pushes. Here we go. Left arm high. Left hand down. Right arm high. Right elbow to the mat. Left arm up. Left elbow down. Right arm high. Right hand to your mat. Keep it rolling like this. You guys are doing fantastic. Just fantastic. Yep. That's how I decided I'm gonna make some of these workouts different. I'm gonna bring in different accents. So I'm taking requests, okay? I don't even know what that fantastic one was, but we're rolling with it. Okay. Good job, you guys. Keep breathing. Your low ribs pulling into your body is the most important part here, okay? Low ribs to your hips. Oh, yeah. And then we're going one more time, all the way through. All the way, you guys. All the way. Elbows. And then you finish in plank. Yes. And then you take your knees down. Oh, yeah. Okay. If you need a little water, feel free. I don't really like to drink water when I do core because I just feel like it glogs around in there. And it's just like little bubbles in my stomach. So I just like to wait a little bit till after. Okay, cool. So now we come on to your back once again. We still alive and well out there, friends, yeah? Tuesday, another day, we're here. Okay, I'll tell you what, a real honest truth right here. I was really hoping to hear something different from Bonnie Henry yesterday. Some of you guys might have also felt that way. Any of you guys in Alberta, great. You guys are like really rocking, it seems. Okay, so there's an aside. Legs straight up once again. Okay, so We're gonna start with head on the mat, and I want you to push down. Okay, we're gonna start with that brace that we did from the beginning, okay? So elbows down, head down, everything along your spine pushes down on the mat, okay? Push down, push down, push down. And then I want you to lower your right leg to a hover. Oh boy. Now, if a hover is just like absolutely red light, no go for you, you can bring your leg higher, no problem, okay? Right leg's in a hover, and now keep pushing your head down in the mat. That might be hard for you, okay? Push your elbows down, and then take a deep breath. Exhale, lift your right leg. Left leg goes down to a hover. Hold strong here. You guys got it. Keep pushing your head into your mat. Push your elbows down. And then I want you to point your feet, toes out, and then flex your feet. Push your heels away from you. You guys got it. Big breath in. And then exhale, lift your left leg. Now, right leg to a hover, sit up and crunch. Full exhale. Right leg up, head back, breathe in. Left leg to a hover, sit up and crunch. Okay, now, if you want to break away from this breath of the full exhale on each movement, you can do that, but I still want you to keep your breath mindful, okay? So there's no holding, okay? No holding with your breath. And I want you to keep it as good and strong and present as you can, even if that means it's not one breath in one movement, okay? So head back when your leg lifts, head up when your leg lowers. Alternate sides. You guys got it? And then find that position with your legs. If it's not in a hover, find it like custom for you, okay? Custom challenge where it's manageable and you're like, okay, I can rock this. Good. Now a little challenge here to the end. We got about 15 seconds. You can keep your head and chest lifted the whole way. Okay. Lower one leg at a time. Lower. Bring it in. We got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug your knees in. Oh, yes. Very good. Little side to side. Very, very good. Now, side plank, more of the side planking. And you that despise side plank, I'm with you. And it just means that we got to do it a little bit more. Okay, this core stuff is usually, especially with the breathing, it's like the stuff we don't do a lot is the stuff we got to work on. And it's when it sucks a lot, we're like, oh, what's the most easiest place that you would want to avoid it? Yeah? Okay, so you're gonna take your legs stretched out. You're gonna be on your right hand or your right elbow. So I'll just leave it to you to decide, okay? Now, you're gonna pick your hips up off the mat and you're lifting towards the ceiling, okay? Full stop at the bottom, big breath in, push down, lift your hips, okay? So you can also have your left foot on the floor out in front of you for some support. But I really want you to focus on that dead stop, and then you lift off the floor, full squeeze to your right side body, okay? Full stop. Now, if you need your left hand out in front of you, that can give you some support to really focus on the lift, okay? Exhale to lift up. Okay, good job, you guys, you got it. Remember, if it sucks, we got to keep going. The only way through is through. You could take that attitude into what's happening out there in the world. The only way through this is through it. Okay, here we go. For 3, up, oh boy. 2, good. And 1. Okay, so sweet. Now, listen close, you guys. There's some lefts and rights. So you're coming to your butt cheeks to begin. Okay, then you're gonna take your hands out nice and wide and back behind you, like you were chilling at the beach. Hug your knees to you and then roll into your left butt cheek. Yep, left butt, looking good, you guys. Lengthen your legs out, lay your head back, or rather your shoulders back, And then you're gonna go knees towards your left shoulder. Yep, good, lengthen out. And then exhale, bring it in. Now, if this feels like a lot, you can just go a little lengthen out. You don't have to go full straight legs, okay? Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your right side body as you bring your knees in. You guys got it? Squeeze. Squeeze. Flex your feet. For 5. Oh boy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Very good. Sometimes it feels good to just come forward and open up your knees a bit. We're going to the other side. What I'll ask is that you choose the same either hand or forearm that you did in side plank the other way, okay? So remember, your right foot can come out in front of you for a little extra support. Hips are full stopped at the bottom, and then exhale, pick your hips up, big squeeze. Hips to the floor, big breath. Exhale, lift it up. Okay, looking good, you guys. Lower, pop your hips up, big squeeze. And then I want you to really focus on the exhale still, right? That's where you're most powerful with the breath. Tap and lift. Good. Oh, yes. And then everybody, here we go for our 3. Lift. 2. And then 1 more. Big squeeze. Up and then down. Okay. Come onto your bum. We'll come out nice and square right here. There was an accent. Did you guys hear it? Just came out. Right here. Okay. Hands out to the side. And then I want you to lay back a little bit. Bring your knees into your chest just to start. That's it. Now you're going to kick your legs out and towards the right a bit. Okay. Lay out any amount. Knees to your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it in. Yeah, and then keep that direction of your knees to right shoulder. And then your left side body is squeezing together. Ribs to your hips. Everybody breathing, yeah? Squeeze. Squeeze. You guys sweating a little? I feel like I'm sweating over here. I'm really pumping these knees in. For 5. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Super great. Okay, on to your back. That's what we're doing. On your back. Okie doke. Now, from here, legs straight up in the air, okay? A personal fave. Some of you may have come to known to love these a bit. You're gonna cross your right leg over your left leg. And I just say love it just a bit, you know? Okay, so keep your right leg on top of your left leg. And the whole key here is that your left leg is actually crossed the midline of your body, okay? You twist your upper body towards the right, okay? And then we open and cross your legs the other way. Okay, little crisscross bicycles. Okay, now remember, you can break away from that breathing, but I want you to keep these movements super mindful, okay? As you cross your legs, do your best to keep them straight. Yeah, good. It's one of my favorite times to look over at all of you beautiful humans. All I see is legs flailing, not actually flailing, but just moving in the screens, and it's the best. Here we are. Oh yes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Full twist. Your body goes the other way versus your top leg. For 10, 9, 8. You guys got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lay your head back, knees to chest, big breath. Exhale, curl in, elbows to your knees. Option to tap your toes to the floor, breathe in. Keep your knees bent. Exhale, bring it in, elbows to knees. Inhale, open up. Squeeze in, exhale. So remember, you can leave your knees in, just over your hips, or tap your toes to the floor for a little extra bracing in your low belly. Exhale. And then you can pick up the pace a little, but same thing, I want you to keep it focused on your breath. You guys are doing great. Oh boy, is it burning? It's really burning. Oh yes. Keep it rolling. Tap your toes, lift it up, big squeeze. And then lift your tailbone off the mat too. Oh boy. For 4, in, 3, you guys are doing great. 2, 1, relaxo. That was nice. Okay, let's come up through seated. We're going to go to the Russian twists. That was bad, but good, you know? I'm going to do my best and I'm going to keep working on it, okay? The Russian twists. Okay, lay back just a bit, okay? Just enough where you feel your core is like working, and then I'll leave it to you to decide either feet up or down, okay? Up or down, your choice. Now, we're going hands towards left hip and then hands over towards your right hip, and we're just gonna twist it out. Now, last week, I had a really great question from an awesome human being who I cannot recall who it was, but they said my hip flexors are just super on fire every time I do these. So if that's you, put your feet down, tent your toes, your big toes in to each other like a tent, okay? Knees are in towards each other. This internal rotation can sometimes turn the hip flexor off, okay? Then you can focus on the rotation and the core really working, okay? Okay. You guys are doing great. Holy shite. Yep. We're here for all of this action. Hell yeah. We got it for 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so good. Lay back. The sound effects are so on this morning. Okay. We're going to go straight back into what we were doing before, just before that one. Either legs stay up at 90 or you tap your toes. The only change is that we're adding a twist. So you're going to bring your knees straight through center. You twist right elbow to left thigh. Come back through center. Exhale, curl in. Curl in. Okay, if you're keeping your legs through center, just your upper body's going. Twist. And then you might even lift your bum cheeks off the floor too. Tailbone up, twist, and try and make it happen all at once. Exhale. Exhale. You guys got her. Squeeze. Squeeze. We're getting close to the end here, friends. We've been rocking this shit over 30 minutes. Holy. I want your people to notice that you have a very strong core when you hug them, when you do get to, okay? Okay? Squeeze. Squeeze. For 4. 3, 2, and then we hold to the twist on 1. Whichever twist you're in, everybody let's join twisted right side. So left elbows to right thigh. Okay? Stay here. Oh boy. Kick your left leg straight out and bring it in. Stay twisted. Your upper body doesn't move. Just your left leg kicks out. Oh yeah. That's it. Okay, we're getting to the peak here of the challenging Bernie core set, okay? I think I'm wiping some sweat off of my forehead. This is awesome. Keep it rolling. Kick your left leg out for 5. We're going right to the switch after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist to the left. Right leg out only. You stay lifted with your shoulders off the mat. kick it, kick it. Oh my gosh, my abs. Anyone? Okay. And you guys might be like having some F words come into your brain or maybe out of your mouth, and that's great. You guys got it. Kick it, kick it. Lift your head up, chest up. 5, 4. Doesn't have to be perfect. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that was fun. Very good. Big breath in right to the bottom of your belly. And big breath out. Okay, breathe in. And breathe out. All right, roll it over onto your elbows. We have a 1-minute plank, and then we have a little back extension work, and that is all. Oh yeah. Okie doke. So let's set ourselves in elbows. Okay, and I'm gonna give you some cues along the way here with plank to really rock it, and make it burn, okay? Now, the whole action with plank is elbows pulling back and your core is bracing in, okay? Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and then here we go, plank position. So, flex your quadriceps. And then from here, if you're like, oh gosh, I just feel like my low back is kind of giving out, that's when you put your knees down, okay? And if you feel like, oh gosh, I can't breathe, I'm really not breathing, that's also when you'll put your knees down, okay? Now, elbows rake back towards your toes, and then pull your toes forward towards your elbows, and you'll feel yourself shake here, okay? Pull back, elbows back, big hug, you guys got it. Tuck your low ribs in and tuck your tailbone. You guys got it. Hold strong, literally 15 seconds and we're done. This. Pull your elbows back any amount more, you guys got it. Hold strong. Yeah, we can for 4. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Hips to your heels. Head down, chest down, whatever you like. All right, now come down to your elbows again, but you're actually just gonna let your hips sink down to the floor. Oh yeah. This is the nicest, right here. Elbows under shoulders. Head up, chest up, get your shoulders back so your chest can really open up here, and then drop your belly towards the floor. Oh. All right, now come down onto laying flat, and you're gonna make a W shape with your arms. So your elbows are in, tucked in tight, and your hands are just ahead of shoulders with fingers spread wide, okay? Then you're gonna lift your head, lift your chest, and lift your right leg off of the floor. Hold here, elbows back, shoulder blades together, and then lower down. Left leg lifts up, head up, chest up, but your chin stays in. And then lower. Elbows pull back, right beside shoulders, and keep alternating right side and left side. Now, it might seem counterintuitive for you to pull your core in, like really bracing strong here, but instead of pooching your belly down into the mat, right, just to lift yourself up, I want you to hug in strong, brace through center, and then lift, okay? It's more about that internal chemistry of what your core is doing. We just don't want it falling out. We're really trying to support your back while you work it here. Squeeze. Okay, so good. And then our last little bit, relax everything down. Hands come out in front of you. And then you're gonna lift your upper back, elbows towards each other behind you. And then you relax down. Optional leg lift of both legs. So hands come down, head down, and then exhale, lift up. Big squeeze, elbows back, shoulder blades together. Yeah, guys, you got it. Breathe in. And you can find a bit more movement with your arms if you like, okay? Out in front, and then little circles, pull it back. Now, if you're feeling like that burning sensation along your spine, you're in a good spot, okay? There's some really minute, like small little muscles along your spine. 15 seconds with this, and then we are so complete. All those little muscles, we're trying to fire them up. Especially if we've been doing lots of sitting, yeah? We need those back muscles strong. Last 2. One more time. Child's pose. Hips back to your heels. Now, if you were waiting for those sweet words to come out of my mouth, child's pose, since the very beginning, now we're here. Okay, and then come forward to tabletop. Step your right foot through between your hands. Keep your left knee down. We're just gonna go through a couple stretches here for the hips. Sometimes when you're doing lots of things, like perhaps a workout yesterday or any activities outside and things, it's always good to still pay attention to parts of your body that maybe feel a little tense, tight. Just give you an opportunity to move through some of that today. Okay, and then we'll sweep your right knee back, and then we'll switch it up to the other side. Left foot forward. Just allow your hips to sink forward towards your left heel. Yeah. And if any of you have any questions about anything that you have going on for you, like personally, you know, any injuries or things that you're like, oh, just when I do this thing, just really doesn't work, please send me a note. I will always do my best to help you guys out. And if I don't know the answer, I will absolutely point you in the direction of someone who might be able to help you. Okay. All right. All right. And then take your left knee back, hips back to your heels, a little wiggle back here. And then I want you to stretch your arms out as far forward as you can with your elbows lifted and try and get some traction here. So it's like your arms are getting pulled a bit out of their socket. Just keep your hands forward, elbows lifted, and head up. All right, and then we'll come through a seat. So come forward and then lace your fingers behind your back. Awesome. You're gonna take your fists to your left hip, behind you, okay? Left elbow draws back, left ear down towards your left shoulder. Oh yeah. Okay, so tomorrow is legs and shoulders. Okay, some of you were here for legs and shoulders last week. Of course, it's going to be a little bit different, but lower body and shoulder focus workout. And then from here, with your left ear towards your left shoulder, start to lift your chin up towards the ceiling. Lay your head back, but go real slow, you guys. Go real slow. So there's these things called scalenes in the side of your neck, and they're accessory breathing muscles. And so some of this tension here that you work through can actually help you breathe better. Okay. And also working on that diaphragmatic breath. And then start to bring your chin towards your left collarbone and tuck in just a little. And if you think of your body, right, like the diaphragm being down lower in your torso and these muscles up here towards the top of your torso, the scalenes, we want to be able to breathe full 360 degrees, right? Okay, and then bring your head up through center. Reach your fist down towards your feet. And then switch the lace of your grip and take your fist towards your right hip. Pull your right elbow back as best you can and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Yeah. And one side might be perhaps more tense than the other. So just paying attention to where this is for you on this side. And then start to lift your chin, eyeballs up to the ceiling. This is one of my faves. I've done this with a few of you guys before. So remember, you can do these throughout the day. Chin up, head back any amount more. And then slow motion, chin down towards your right collarbone, a little tuck in and a lift of the back of your head. And still leaning your head towards the right a little. Big belly breaths. Okay, easy. We'll come through center. Reach your arms out in front of you as far as you can, palms down, and then allow your palms to rest on the fronts of your knees. Round your upper back, and tuck your chin in towards your chest. All right, and then roll your shoulders back. High five through the screen. High 10 through the screen. Good job, you guys. Way to go. And as always, you guys are the best of the best.